Hello? Can you hear me? You're eight?
The only person in this conference.
You're eight. Are you hearing me? Hello? Yes, Minna's hearing me. Great, great. Okay. So, let's solve some biology questions from past paper 2019. There is no sound. How, Habiba? Try to open the audio, okay? Try to open the audio. So today, let's write the date. Today is 16 of April 2020. Okay, let's start with the first question. Let's start with the first question here. Wait, it is responding slowly. So the first question is talking about the structure of the stomach. Here. Yeah, okay. Structure of the stomach here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so who can read please the question number 1? The diagram shows a human stomach. Which term best describe the stomach? So can anyone answer this question? Which term best describe the stomach? Is it is it organism, organ, system, or what? Hmm? Who can answer? Who can answer this question? Habiba or Minna? Can you answer this question? Minna? Hey.
Yeah,
What? I didn't hear you. Can you say it again? The stomach is an organ or system? Hmm? Okay, the stomach is an organ, okay? So we have to put a circle on the word organ. Okay, here. So we will choose the word organ. Let's move to the next question. The next question is saying that use information from diagram to explain your answer. So here, let's look at this diagram here and explain your answer. Explain the answer that the stomach is an organ, not a system. Can you see the diagram well? Or this figure of the stomach? Why? Why it is an organ? Hey, can anyone answer this question? We are here. Why? Why stomach is an organ? Is an organ. Okay. Can anyone answer please this question? We have said that the organ must consists of a group of tissues, right? And these tissues are consists of a group of cells. So here, the stomach is an organ because it consists of a group of tissues. Consists of what group of tissues? Can you tell me any tissue that you see here in this figure? Okay, because I think that you are not hearing me or something, I will answer. So the stomach is an organ because it consists of, you can write the answer, because it consists of a group of tissues such as many layers of muscular tissue. We have here group of layers, yes, layers of muscular tissues, okay, or muscles. Tissues these tissues makes the organ. And in addition to another type of a tissue, the lining of the stomach consists of this lining tissue, this lining membrane consists of a group of cells. So let's summarize the answer. The stomach is a muscular hollow organ consisting of many layers of muscular tissue and also a lining tissue, which made up a group of blood vessels and digestive cells. Because we can see here that the lining tissue of the stomach consists of what? Consists of many group of blood vessels and digestive cells, because the tissue is consisting of cells. Okay, I will upload this answer sheet for you to be able to write it in your copybook. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, let's read it together. Okay, red blood cells and muscle cells are found in the wall of the stomach. So in the stomach wall, we have two types of cells. We have the red blood cells and we have also the muscle cell. Explain how the structure of the red blood cell is related to the function. Can any one of you tell me how is the red blood cell is adapted to do its function? What is the function of red blood cell? We are here. What is the function of red blood cell? As we all know that the red blood cells carry the oxygen. Carry what? The oxygen. And transport the oxygen to all body cells. So, to be able to do this function, the red blood cell should have a unique structure, right? And this unique structure, that the red blood cells don't have a nucleus. Don't have what? A nucleus. Okay, so we can say that for the red blood cells, they don't have a nucleus and they have flexible disc shape. This allows the cells to contain more hemoglobin that makes it possible for the cell to carry oxygen and transport it to another body cells. So is it clear or not? I think that it is very simple, that the red blood cell don't have a nucleus and it has a flexible disc shape. So these two features allows it to contain more hemoglobin, to carry more oxygen and transport it along the body cells. Okay, let's return back to the question sheet here. The question is, explain how the structure of a muscle cell is related to its function. Okay, great. This is a good question too. The muscle cell, how? I'll explain how the structure of muscle cell is adapted to its function. Can anyone tell me how the muscle cell adapted to its function? as we did with the red blood cell. Let's say the structure of muscle cell of the stomach. Let's look at this figure. We have said that the muscles in the stomach contain circular muscles, right? And longitudinal muscles. So here we have two types of muscles in the stomach. We have a circular one and longitudinal one. So how does or do these types of muscles help it to do its function? Okay, let's say it again. So how the longitudinal and circular muscle cells are helping in the function. What is the function of the muscles? Yeah, to contract and relax. So the longitudinal and circular muscle cells are present in the stomach wall so that they can contract and move the body by peristalsis. Move the food by peristalsis. Do you remember the peristalsis? The peristalsis here is the movement of it's the way of motion inside or along the digestive tract. It's a series of contractions that happen along the esophagus and in the stomach. This aids in the movement and the digestion of food with the action of enzymes. Please, if you don't understand anything, you can send me a question and you can get contact with me on the LMS, okay? Let's move to the next slide here. Okay, let's move. I don't know. It is responding a little bit slowly. So okay, I will upload this video on the NMS too, don't worry. Okay. So the next question we can see from or open it from here. Okay. Yeah, it's here. So look at the key. Do you remember the taxonomy key that we have discussed in term 2? This question is about completing a key to identify these 4 arthropods. Okay, so these 4 organisms are belonging to the group arthropods. Do you remember the group arthropods? What are the arthropods? The arthropods are the group of organisms that don't have a vertebral column. They are characterized by segmented and jointed body. Okay, so the arthropods can be insects such as ants or bees. They can be arachnids such as a spider. They can also be what like myriapods. Okay, we call it millipede. So the arthropods can be classified into many groups. So let's ask ourselves a question. Okay, let's start from here, the arthropod. Okay, to read this taxonomy key here, we can see the word arthropods. Okay, what is the question that will classify them into 2 groups? By yes and no questions. The yes question should classify them again into bee and ant, and here this question should classify them into centipedes and millipedes. So how can I answer or solve this question? Okay, I will tell you the clue. The clue here is to start from the bottom. Start from the what? The bottom. Okay, so here the comparison is between the bee and the ant. Let's see the bee and the ant. Here I can see this is the bee and here this is the ant, right? So what is the difference? What is the question that I can use it to classify them into two different groups? What is the difference between them here? Yeah, the main difference, the wings, right? Don't say that the difference is that they have three pairs of legs, because both of them are having three pairs of legs. So this is not a difference. This is not a difference, okay? So the difference here is in the wings, in the what? The wings. So we will write here in this part, we will write this question. What is it? What is it? Does it have wings? So we will write here, does it have wings? Because if your answer is yes, it will be belongs to the bees, or it will be a bee. If your answer is no, so it will be an ant. Okay, so this is the classifying question between the bee and the ant. Okay, I want you to here, I want you to ask or think first and ask yourselves this question. What is the difference between centipedes and millipedes? Let's observe them well. What is the difference? Hey teacher, I don't see a difference. No, you have to concentrate. Look at the legs, these jointed legs on the both sides. Yeah, here you can see them long legs. Here you can see that they are short legs, right? So this is a difference. Another difference, that here we can see the legs only one pair on each side. Here one leg, here one leg, one leg, one leg. But here you have to notice it well. It has two pairs. Okay, I can magnify it for you, or zoom in for you. Okay, in this way, the millipedes here have two pairs of legs on each side, but here have only one pair, and long pair actually of legs on each side. And be careful that it is long compared with the millipedes. Okay, I know that they are short, but they are longer than millipedes. You have to say this too. So your question here, you can write it by this way, that does it have long and one pair of legs on each side? If your answer is yes, if they have yes, one pair, it will be a centipede. Where are centipedes? Here, they have only one pair. If no, it will be a millipedes that have two pairs of legs. Okay, so I want now to make a general question that will classify this taxonomic comparison into two groups. What will be the difference between these group of animals, ants and bees, and these different group of animal like millipedes and centipedes? What will be the question? Yeah, so the question will be, have it or does it have three pairs only of jointed legs? Because if yes, we will move to the next question, which is, does it have wings? If yes, it will be a bee. If no, it will be an ant. Okay, and if they don't have three pairs of legs, if they have more than three pairs of legs, we will move to this question, which is the number of pairs of legs one pair of legs on each segment or two pairs. If it is only one pair, it will be a centipede. If they are two pairs, it will be, yeah, millipede. I know that this question maybe seems a little bit tricky, but uh we can hear what's wrong. Well, uh, I don't know what's happening actually. We have read the chat. Oh, yeah. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. So I think that our session will be end now or will be ended now. So I will upload this video, of course, on the LMS to you, and I want you to continue answering or solving this sheet, and I will post also the answer sheet for you. Thank you for listening, year 8, and I hope you stay safe. See you next session.